evening, everyone. If I told you there was a city out there with over 100 area barbecue establishments, 200 plus fountains, spectacular jazz music, 3 professional sports teams, as well as many other things to go see and do, what would you say? Would you believe me? I'm a little crazy, but I'm not that crazy. But I know better in this case, and it's Kansas City, Missouri. Ta-da! Kansas City. I'm going to tell you why you should go, what you can see, what you can do, what you can eat. I'm going to talk about the sports teams. I'm going to talk about their stadiums and the beauty of them. I'm going to talk about where you can go to get a drink, eat, shop, different areas of town, different scenes. And then I'm going to talk about the barbecue. Biggest draw in Kansas City barbecue. Famous, right? I know, it's gorgeous. Trust me on it. So to start things off, let's go with the sports programs. So you think Kansas City sports. Okay, here we go. Like most people, you probably think Chiefs and Royals. All right, same Chiefs and Royals that haven't done a thing since the 80s for the most part. Yes, and unfortunately, yes. The Chiefs, they're both historical programs. The Chiefs were in the first Super Bowl. They were in the fourth Super Bowl. They lost both, but their owner, Lamar Hunt, at the time, until he died, he owned the team, and he started the NFL. The Royals, they won the World Series in '85, and they were competitive up through the mid-'90s. Both teams are on the uptick now. Their records are getting better. They're new management. They've got fresh young players. They're starting to win games. It's awesome. But their stadiums, same stadiums from the original teams, but they're newly renovated. They're beautiful. Let me show you. Kauffman Stadium, newly renovated, one of the most beautiful stadiums in Major League Baseball. Arrowhead Stadium, one of the loudest stadiums in the NFL, and it's newly renovated as well. Gorgeous stadiums, acoustically perfect, fountains, big screen, huge sound, shaking, ground shaking. All right, and that's not it. There's still another team in the MLS, Major League Soccer. We have a soccer program now. It's Kansas City Sporting. On the Kansas City, Kansas side, owned by Kansas Speedway. If you like NASCAR, Indy, and that kind of thing. They one of the more successful soccer teams in the recent years. Used to be the Kansas City Wizards, changed their name recently to Kansas City Sporting. They have a brand new, shiny stadium, and it's gorgeous as well. So, that's sports. Well, if you don't like sports, what else is there to do? Well, you can go downtown to either Power Light District, Westport, or the Country Club Plaza. There's other places to do, but these are the big ones. Westport is your older bar district, your Irish pubs, your English pubs, your older, more established dining establishments. And then there's Power and Light. Power and Light is your modern club and bar scene. You're going to see your Affliction t-shirts and your young 20-somethings partying up there. Then there's Country Club Plaza. That's your upscale dining, your high-class, high-fashion shopping, your Gucci, your Armani, and then the 5-star dining establishments. And most of Kansas City's 200 fountains and art can be found in the Country Club Plaza. It's one of the older areas of town. Beautiful place. Something you can't miss if you go there. So, now we've talked about a little bit of what to do. Where's the beef? Barbecue. Kansas City barbecue, world famous, right? So, besides the over 100 different barbecue establishments they have in the city limits, we're going to talk about a few. So, most notably, Sweet Baby Ray's, Arthur Bryant's, Oklahoma Joe's, and then my personal favorite is Gates Barbecue. Gates Barbecue. It's been around since 1946, World War II era. Perfected the sauce, perfected the cook. It's amazing. And it's service like no other, so you never get it again. It's so famous that their barbecue sauce demand is skyrocketing even now. They're having trouble keeping up with the order. It's going nationwide, almost to international standards for barbecue sauce. For barbecue, American barbecue, internationally. It's crazy, right? And I mean, you can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone and go to Arrowhead and Kauffman. They have Arthur Bryant, Sweet Baby Ray's, and Gates stands there. You can eat barbecue and watch sports at a game. Where else can you do that? It's amazing. So, we talked about the barbecue, talked about the sports, we talked about what you can do. Let's conclude. So, today I talked a little bit about some of the biggest draws in Kansas City, Missouri. that you can go see. I talked about the sports programs, the Chiefs and the Royals and the Sporting. I talked about where places you can go, Westport, Power and Light District. I talked about the Country Club Plaza. And I talked about the barbecue, Sweet Baby Ray's and Gates, and Arthur Bryant's, Oklahoma Joe's. Amazing. So, with that, I'll conclude. Good luck to everyone else. Good listening. Thank you for listening to me. Goodbye.